YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube read, another collective energy read. We're going to get a quick one real quick, just on a little grind today. But I appreciate all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika's son with a C and Shamika. We're going to keep that card out. I got a partnership with Otter Spirit going on. Otter Spirit is a jeweler company that sells gem embedded jewels that enhance your vibration. I always say it weird, but they enhance your vibration using these gemstones that are also fashionably wearable. This is amethyst, for example. Amethyst works with your intuition. Amethyst works with your clarity of mind, and also if you have gifts in the psychological realms, it'll help enhance those things. Citrine also for confidence. I don't want to keep doing the same things. I want to show y'all the different ones that I have as well, because I feel like, you know, I got a lot of returning viewers and they see me doing the same thing every time. I kind of get tired of it myself, but a lot of you are new here, so if you're new here, welcome to the team. I got so much love for you, so much love for my day ones that's been rocking with me since the beginning. But let's go and get started. Angels of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me clear and concise channel messages for what my collective needs to hear today. Thank you, and Ashe. Everything just works out for you, and people are enraged by this. Watch out for temptation. Temptation. I think people are being tempted. That's an outside message for somebody. Somebody's either moving in some type of alignment, or you've cleared some type of karma. There's something about you moving in some type of, I wasn't even looking for radiance, but radiance is what came to my head. So there's something about you glowing, or something about inwardly. I don't want to go with that. I want to go with, there's something, whoever I'm tapping into, some type of inner cultivation or inner work that you've been either healing through, or there's some type of cycles that you've gotten past, freed yourself from. There's something that outside energies are feeling tempted, but also being warned in terms of your energy, or in terms of messing with your energy. So whoever I'm tapping into, you got some type of protection over your energy field or over your life, because other people are having to watch out from their temptation. Open your mind to the highest outcomes. They're already there. So whoever I'm tapping into, there's something about the relativity of the perception. You know, understanding your spiritual protection in terms of what's protecting you, where the detours are, what's being, you know, taken away, like the perception of what's being taken away, what's being detoured out of your life, what you're being led away from versus what you're losing. There's something about that. Whoever I'm tapping into, you must have like either a different kind of path or different set path for you. Peep the signs, your intuition ain't lying. Something about you having a stronger intuition than you give yourself credit for. I just had a personal that I was talking about that with. Whoever it was, shout out to you. I think I did a few personals that day. But Empress in reverse energy, there's something about people either wanting to invalidate your intuition, or people wanting you to feel invalid about your intuition because it scares them. When I say it scares them, there's a sense of guilty consciousness on a subconscious level that projects outwardly towards you to want to minimize your said intuition. With the Ace of Pentacles, I think there's something about that being your key to, or somebody finding out that that was the key to their way out, so to speak. Whether that was out of their own head, whether that was into their own healing, whether that was out of certain situations that they kept having on repeated loops. Something about that bad bitch energy, man or woman. I'm speaking to somebody that's rising or empowering themselves instead in their yin aspect of their energy. With the yin aspect, we're going to speak to the spiritual aspect of our energy. So there's something that you're either doing on a spiritual level, let's say like karmic cycles. There's something that you're ascending past, right? That is illuminating some type of clarity or clearness in your energy that people may be prone to wanting to kind of chomp off of, so to speak. I could be tapping into a musically inclined person. I have not gotten that card out in a while. Shout out to my musicians and artists and things like that. But I could be tapping into a musician or artist specifically. Check your blind spots. There's something about energy that's very important in terms of like art in the artistic realms, creative realms, entrepreneur realms even. There's something about energy that's so important. I mean, it's always important, but in those specific facets. So whoever I'm tapping into, you don't have to be. You could even have just like a hobby of which, or something about that, or like that stream of like an aspect of you that's creative or artistic. But check your blind spots, meaning I think this is, in this case, it's coming to check what's distorting your either freedom to express. Check what's distorting your expression, whether it's, you know, you not being able to express the full reflection of what you are feeling. That can be a thing for some people, right? There's something about identifying what's not allowing you to express, identifying what's, you know, there's something about expression that, or freedom to express, or feeling like the stability to express. There's something about that. Somebody, either I could be tapping into an overthinker, somebody that, or some type of, you know, even psychological traumas or anything like that. I'm speaking to the specifications on highlighting where it is within you or outside of you, whether it's environmental, whether it's psychological, conditional within yourself, or mental, in terms of things that were holding you back, or this is what somebody's been working through or ascending past. So if you're still with me, there's something about your high priestess energy or your intuition through these certain, whatever like karmic cycles you've been through. I think it has to pertain to your intuition and you trusting your intuition, or you confirming or aligning or making moves or decisions from your intuition. I think that's a big message for somebody, considering me talking about the level of protection that somebody has, or a certain level of, you know, there's like either like a set path for you, or there's something that's expected of you in this lifetime. You overcame the humiliation ritual. I was also going to speak about self-esteem in this message as well, but that confirms it. So there's something about somebody trusting themselves. You know, that can be difficult when you may have had a lot of invalidation. It can be difficult when you've had a lot of people either try to knock you or try to shoot you down. It could be uncomfortable if you're not prone to trusting yourself, right? We're not taught to, right? Ancestors are always with you, speak up. There's something about somebody trusting within, somebody trusting what comes from within, what naturally comes from within. There's something about the importance of that expression, that creative ability, or just that psychological ability, or the intuitive perception that you have. Call your power back from those that cling to it. So there's something about, you know, not letting things clutter your energy. I'm speaking to somebody that may need to set boundaries with certain people, places that may either send you a repeated amount of energy, or you're like used to a certain energy coming from a place, environment, circumstance, person. That can build up a progressive like entity in itself. And when I'm saying entity, that energy can accumulate itself and stack up, right? If you're expecting or allowing this person to say this or treat you this way, it can build up. So it's something like that too. And something about the expression being your key, or your intuition, or acting upon said things or expressing from your intuition, that is the key for somebody. Queen of Pentacles energy, that's the key for somebody nurturing their path forward in terms of where it's going to progress. There's something about either like over validating other people's opinions of you, or over validating or like giving too much attention or thought to other people's opinions of you, or whatever, or experiences with you. Even black magic is being thrown. I could be talking to somebody, this is like more in the unconscious sense. If this is black magic or spiritual work, this could be just somebody, like let's say, I'm using an example, like a bad experience with somebody, and they think about that experience a lot. That's kind of like an energy harvesting tool if it affected you a certain way, and it may not have affected them a certain way. What I'm saying is there's a need to clear out that energy, because it could be hindering either your sense of expression or your identification of yourself. You're revered by many, so you could have a different perspective of yourself or what you do or what you can do than other people around you, especially if this is in a creative sense, artistic sense. That's a lot of times the case, right? It could be just very like a perfectionist, right? I could be speaking to a perfectionist. I could be speaking to a Virgo energy. With the full energy, there's something about stepping out on faith and being comfortable in the uncomfortable, finding comfort in the uncomfortable, right? That's where the growth is, and that's where there's something about it. I saw a old Lil Wayne video. It was random, but he was talking about repetition. Y'all probably know that repetition video he's talking about. Like everything he got, repetition. But there's something about that with somebody I'm tapping into in terms of what practice, or just practicing using your intuition, or like following your intuition strongly, or believing, you know, something about confidence, or the confidence maybe to express art, to create art, you know, share whatever those things are, right? With distorted masculinity, there could be, you know, things like that you may have gone through, man or woman, that you've experienced with certain people, places, things that may not have felt like they allowed you to like blossom, so to speak. There's something about that in terms of expression, feeling a little boxed in or closed in, and not allowing that. God favors you. There's something about your truth, something about you walking in truth. There's something about you expressing, like, whether that's your art, whether that's your ideas. There's something about, like, I don't know, either believing in it more or like standing on those things more or following those things more. I don't know who I'm tapping into. You are the prize and the blessing. So there's something about you being more gifted or more talented than you think. Share your gifts. And this is just that message. This is a very interesting one. Many past people regret how they handled you. Let's see. Let go of others' projections. They're only illusions. This could be people that projected those insecurities onto you. It could be people that projected disbelief or may have caused disbelief in you, whether that's through whatever. We're not getting into that. But let go of others' projections. So there's a sense of forgiveness at play, or needing to be for some people, even to express and move forward, right? And focus. I just had a read, I was just talking about this the other day with my own gifts, my own musical expression. It can be really like intimidating to me, but I still move forward toward it because it's intimidating to me, right? But there's something about, focusing. I got from a reader, just randomly. I was watching a public read. What is her name? Honey Milk Rose? Is that her name? Black woman. She's very wise, but shout out to her. But she was talking about focus on the intention of how you're affecting or what you're wanting to do with it, or how you want to impact other people. Think about other people, not in a way that you're appeasing other people, but with your talent, with your truth, with your expression, how is that going to be taken to other people? And it's kind of like, how do you want it to be taken? Or like, how do you want it to be kind of like, it's almost like the message is like, take control of your intention over what you put out. And I think you'll see a lot more results than like shooting at something and saying like, I'm just going to try it because I think I'm good at this. But set the intention, set a longer vision, set a bigger intention. It may help a lot. With clear abilities, I could be speaking to somebody very gifted, very tapped in, maybe very invalidating of their own gifts, or may have been very invalidated. But this is just your confirmation. There's something special about either what you possess, what you can embody, or what you can speak, or what you can do, that needs to either be proacted upon or practiced more. But that's my last message. Whoever I'm tapping into, keep fucking going. Keep pushing towards uncomfortable things, You never know. You just never know. You'll never know until you try. But, of course, trust your intuition and ground your intuition, or ground things out of your head, especially if you're overthinking of, like, especially past events, things like that. There's a need of grounding and clearing out your energy the best way you can. Water is very significant, and there's no better way to do it than naturally in nature, right? If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika Sun with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. All your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes are so very appreciated. I'm sending my love and ashe. I appreciate you all. Peace out.